good afternoon. This is Nancy with Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl.
And I'm Cheryl. And today we are discussing
First impressions.
first impressions.
Yes.
And you only have one chance to make a good first impression.
We always heard that, growing up, and, I always understand that, but do you think about that often?
No.
Really?
No. Well, it's interesting. If I go to an event where there's people I don't know,
Yeah.
I'm probably a little more
Conscious of it.
Conscious of what I wear,
Yeah.
how I show up, how I enter a room. I just don't just barrel through like my general tendency is. And but I think it's kind of the little things.
Yeah, like this morning I was sitting out having a cup of coffee and I had my feet up on a chair next to me out in the backyard. And it looked like I'd had, a raccoon chewing on my toenails. I thought, good Lord, they look awful. So I gave myself a little pedicure today. And I was thinking, I see women all the time in my office, and sometimes I see people that have got toenail polish that's grown out, halfway through the toenail.
Right.
And don't do that, ladies. If you don't have time to put on a little extra toenail polish, take the toenail polish off and don't use any.
It's the same with fingernails. Now you get yours done regularly.
Yeah.
I sometimes do and I sometimes don't. But even if I don't, if I'm not having the wraps or whatever, I make sure that they're clean, that they're that they're not.
Your nails always look nice.
Yeah, chipped, polished, chipped. I think what it does is it's not so much that we're so vain as it's that
You're taking the time out to take care of
Yeah,
yourself.
if I look at my fingers and my nails are dirty, I've been working in the garden and they're dirty, I don't feel good about
No.
myself. And how did you feel when you looked at your toes?
Crummy.
Yeah.
And I thought, I can't, how being women, we have things that yell at us all the time when they're out of place and out of whack. Well, my toes were saying, do something.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah. And so, so it really makes a difference about how you feel about yourself.
Yeah.
And so I think, sometimes in thinking about this first impression is that what is the impression I give to myself? And it's about self-care.
Right.
It all goes back to self-care.
And people say, oh, well, I'm not vain or I don't want to take the time. But the fact of the matter is, you're the most important person in your life. If you're not taking the time out for you, who is?
Right.
And you teach other people how to treat you. So if you don't look like you take care of yourself, why would anyone else?
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a very good point.
I don't think it is a matter of vanity. I think it's a matter of self-care.
And it makes you feel good.
It does.
Yeah.
Yeah. So think about that. Think about your first impressions.
Until next time, I'm Cheryl.
And I'm Nancy.
And check us out on hourglassworkshops.com.
Right.
Bye now.
Bye.